Hello, welcome back to Jazzgrass Gaming, where Brian was wondering how he did it. Comment below how he did it.
Can you hand me the Southern Comfort? Yes. Yes.
Ah,
There. That'll do.
so next week I'm actually, you might have noticed by how well I've been driving the truck that I'm getting ready for a new head of career of just checking out. Maybe I want to be a truck driver.
Yeah.
Just maybe.
Yeah,
just checking out,
just,
you know? Touch your toe.
Yeah, maybe time for a change of scenery. You've been at this company you work at right now for a long, long time.
11 years, right? 11 years.
Insane. It's actually insane.
When I hit 32 and I still work there, I would have spent half my life working there.
I'm a classic job hopper. I go from job to job every other year. But this time I'm trying to. I'm hoping this job will like work out.
Yeah, you almost done the full school year.
Yeah, it's going pretty well.
Yeah.
It's going pretty well.
And the next school year probably only gonna be easier.
Yeah, especially because I'll have, more the control over what's going on and whatnot. I'll be able to because I'll know much more.
Yep.
But yeah, but I'm hoping that I can make my career here because I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a good job to have. It's fun. I like having my own little office. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, that is dope. I'll also have my own office when I become a truck driver. Called the cabin.
One thing I noticed is that things do move and happen so slowly sometimes, bro.
Bureaucracy.
Yeah, because it's like, oh mate, so they had a mouse problem at the start of the year, no problem, but there's a whole shitload of fucking mouse turds all over my office.
Ooh.
I hate that, and I've been requesting to have it cleaned for a while.
Damn.
And it just hasn't happened.
They got
it's
mice
been
running
half
around.
a year so far, and the mouse is already gone. By the way, the mouse is long gone, but there's still turds all up in my shit. I hate it.
That's some bullshit.
It's nasty, you know. So every single week at every single fucking meeting we have with the facility guys, I'm like, hey man, how's that poop coming along?
How the poop doing?
Yeah, how the poop doing?
Let me check. Well, while I'm here, I might as well fucking fill up.
You know, and I'm also soon gonna have my the furniture in my office. First I want it clean.
Yeah.
Once it clean, then I'm gonna throw out all the furniture and replace it with better with stuff that better suits the work, because I need to be able to store my IT shit there.
That would be useful.
Currently I can't because I got 2 trophy fucking cases. That's all I have as a means of storage, Dennis. I got 2 trophy cases.
That you have.
It pisses me off.
Don't worry, I'm not driving away without paying. I'm just
You're
checking.
really starting to piss me off! Sorry.
Clean up shit! Oh, that's also full. Damn, we're well prepared, except that we don't have pistons. Sorry.
What a sass.
Wait, I can't...
I completely forgot we were recording an episode, by the way. I
wow.
genuinely thought we were still between episodes, but I even signed off on starting an episode.
Yep.
And then still I'm like, man, what the hell? Oh right, we're recording.
Hi,
How's
Timo.
things going, lads?
When I quit my
going?
job, I can tell you so much fucking stories. I won't be on NDA. Ain't that gonna be great?
So what's pretty cool is
Hey, I can take
when
the
you're
bus.
when you're like a system management
Yeah.
guy, you're inevitably gonna see sensitive information because that's inevitable. So I actually have a bit in my contract that talks about information and all that. So I do have a technical NDA in which I'm like, I absolutely cannot discuss details that I can have only obtained through my work as an IT man instead of having been officially told.
Yep, same.
So sometimes I'll be helping people. And I'm like, okay, so listen up. I see that you're working on this specific contract or whatever. I'm not sure how sensitive that information is, but I want you to know I have, like I'm obligated to tell them, like I have, I'm not legally allowed to talk about what I'm seeing in their laptop unless it's illegal. So don't worry.
You got the, what do we call that? Duty to tell.
Now the reason I always say this when I'm having to view people's personal data to help them is, I have once way back during my internship had a woman who I was helping. She wanted to link a image folder to her OneDrive.
Yeah.
And that, you know what happened.
Yeah.
Nudes. So I figure, so I'm always extra careful with it. I want to give people a safe sense of
safe security.
Exactly, and it also makes them aware that it is possible that they'll see information that they don't necessarily want me to see.
Yeah.
Because it's part of the job, but it's like I don't care. I never judge anyone for anything they have on their computer because it's why should I? I don't fucking know their life.
Exactly. It's like
I don't know if they should be ashamed of that shit.
Maybe they don't even know it's on there. Like they thought it was gone.
Anyway, time for another shot because I feel like it.
Big man. Alright.
Man, I almost choked on that one.
Damn. You know what I'm gonna do, Brian? I am gonna dump the shit.
I should not have drank. I'm about to start fighting you if you don't borrow me a cigarette.
No. Called your bluff.
Oh, fair enough. I was hoping he was a pussy, but he isn't.
No.
He's stronger than me. Yeah, he knows it.
I could call that bluff from a mile away.
At the very least, I'm not a terrible fighter. Gotta be honest. But I am. My punches, you don't feel them that much.
Oh, dude.
But I always go for the balls, eyes, and neck. Those are the things I go for.
That's what I tell everybody. It's like, oh, how'd you do a fight? Just straight to the balls.
Straight to the balls.
Straight to the ladymaker.
The point of a fight is to end the fight. How do you end the fight? By having a guy lay in fetal position on the ground screaming and crying about the fact that he will never have children again.
Exactly. Oh, the other day there was a fight at work.
Oh shit, that's exciting.
With the head cashier and man, she you know which one I mean.
Oh,
the stout lady.
Yeah, okay.
She don't take no shit.
Yeah.
So a customer was like, yelling at another customer for taking too long.
Oh.
So head cashier, Tante Tanny, she was like, yo, you get the fuck out. And then he started yelling at her and eventually spit on her.
Oh,
and she just starts mapping.
Fucking don't spit on people.
Flat hands, baby, flat hands. And she's pushing that guy, and I was like, damn, she got some fucking strength in her as well.
Yeah, don't be messing with it.
So luckily one of the other employees was like close by, so he like took a hold of the dude and like
Good, hold him down while she smacks him.
I told the dude, I was like, man, you let him off like the hook, man. I would have popped in a couple extra punches just to be sure.
Yeah, like what the fuck, you messing with my coworker?
Hell no, that's my job. I don't want to hit him.
Man. We should be allowed to beat people up more.
Yep.
You know, in self-defense like situations like that. Like, he spat on you. Okay, reasonable enough. Crime of passion. You're off the hook.
Fuck it. YOLO. I would have done the same.
Yeah, like you cannot be expected to stay reasonable if someone is yelling, pushing you around, spitting on you. No, fuck that. You shouldn't be. It should not be expected that you stay calm and reasonable in that situation. Someone downright spits on you.
Yeah, that's disgusting,
Someone spits on you. You should have the fucking green light to absolutely demolish their ass.
That's time when you start whopping. Giving the old double whammy.
Again, I feel like people these days are just such utter pussies, though.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's always like, oh, fighting is never the violence is never the answer. Except that 90% of the time when you're being bullied or being harassed, it is.
It is quite a good answer.
Well, I'll refuse to use violence. So then what? Then they'll know that I'm free game.
Bitch, I'm not Gandhi.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not trying to make a big political statement. I'm not trying to get Britain out of my country. I just no, fuck that. Someone messes with me, I kick him in the balls, and then when they do the move where they bend over in pain, I knee him in the fucking nose.
Yeah.
I've done it twice and it worked perfectly every time.
They don't see it
Why
coming.
would I not rely on the old reliable if someone's harassing or trying to bully me?
Nobody ever expects the kick in the nuts. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Nobody ever really fucking... They never they never fucking brace for it. Because they're like, oh, people are honorable. I'm not honorable. You're trying to be unreasonable to me. Honor is something that reasonable people do. You're being unreasonable to me, causing me to have a need to fight you, so you're not reasonable, so I don't need honor.
Mate, the moment they start raising their voice, I'm pulling my balls in.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they go straight in my tummy.
Yeah, I wish I could suck them in like kangaroos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude.
Like some of those Shaolin monk boys.
Mate. Oh, man.
Oh.
I totally get it.
I need 2 hands for this one.
Totally molly.
Totally molly, bro.
Man.
So there's one thing I'm gonna do when I eventually leave my job. The last week, mate. I'm probably gonna.
Last week is free game. You that's just.
I'm probably gonna get in a fight with with customers. All right, please.
Go right.
Please.
I mean,
please.
My golden rules last week is play week.
Yeah.
It's the week where nothing fucking matters whatsoever. Nothing. Especially if you work like a retail job where it's like, I'm never gonna use you as a reference. What are you, stupid?
Yeah,
I'm never gonna put you down as a reference. No. Instead, what you do is you just fucking, you just do whatever the fuck you feel like. And remember, in my last month,
steal some company property.
I kicked out 5 different customers out of the store, right?
Yeah.
For no real reason other than they pissed me off in one way or another. Right? Or I just tell customers like, oh, I'm not gonna be helping you right now.
Sorry, I'm busy.
I'm about to go have lunch and I'm hungry as hell. I'm more hungry than I'm willing to help you. And then I fuck off. Or just put a chair above the sawing place and just hang out reading Reddit or reading manga and shit.
It's still here, nice.
My coworkers like trying to ring me up like, Brian, can you come and help here? Oh, sorry, I'm already working with a customer
son,
over
I
here.
was busy.
Brian, where are you right now? I can take over the customer if you want. Oh, no, sorry, it's pretty technical. I know you don't know the answer to that. How do you know that? Oh, because you never do. Hey, man, that's really rude. Oh, fire me.
No, I already fucking resumed. Resigned.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the last week's gonna be a blast.
So, for me, it's always like, the last, like, your final note, the final weeks are like your weeks. It's your time to shine. Do whatever the fuck you want. There's no need to show respect to your fucking coworkers.
No,
not when you're about to leave, especially because it's like, okay, what come on, man. Especially in retail, like none of these people give a shit.
No. They all say like, man, the last day is gonna be the best day.
Like whatever happens, happens.
And everybody's okay with it. That's the beautiful part, where it's just like, oh, it's your last week, so you're not gonna do anything, right? And it's like, duh.
Yeah, it's like I remember specifically. At one point, a coworker came up to where I was sitting. He's like, "Oh, that's where you were." I was like, "Yeah, I've just been hanging out here. It's just like I'm just reading Reddit, just doing whatever." And he was just like, "Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's pretty, it's pretty chill. All right, yeah." It's like, "Yeah, well, I mean, what are they gonna do? Fire you? I mean, yeah, exactly, exactly."
It's that easy.
Oh man. Or the other DIY store I worked at when I was a bit older. My last month, I was just like, all right, guys, I'm. It would be like, oh, Brian, I need you on this department. Ooh, yeah, sure, I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll be there in 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes. And then I hear my boss over the earphone. You're smoking in the back? I'm like, yeah, I just lit up another cigarette.
Yeah, just give me 5 centimeters, dude. I'll be there in 5 centimeters. No.
Huh? I don't even know how it happened. But okay.
I do, and it's because I'm. Well, it's partially my
A
fault.
little confusing.
It's partially my fault, Brian. I did.
Great, now my beer's flat.
I did kind of fuck up there.
That was a pun. Because it got flattened by the truck. But if it goes flat, it doesn't have bubbles. You mean no longer bubbles.
You mean the frothiness?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. I've done this before. Oh, I thought I flipped it, Brian. I was real satisfied with myself there for a second. So what happened? Just so everybody understands. I fucked up. I really fucked up. Why
did the train noise scare me? Like what?
So what happened here is I came down this fucking little hill.
I don't suppose we saved in between the episodes, did we?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, we're dead. We're dead.
What? We're not dead. I got free case of beer. I got some stuff. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Cousin will drive by.
And then he'll crash into the truck.
Yeah, and then he'll dislodge it, and he'll die, and we can go back home. Man, if only the fucking... Oh.
Alright, well, I guess we did have a crash, so we have to take a shot.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not gonna get this flipped over.
Actually, do you have to work tomorrow?
Yeah, I start at 7.
Oh, damn, no, don't take shots.
Oh, yeah, I can take another shot.
Okay. Here's the bottle. Oh, man, you were so close to home, it feels like, as well.
Yeah, I'm really close to home.
Oh, man.
But yeah, what happened there?
Yeah?
I just went down that fucking hill a little too fast.
Cheers.
Cheers. And one of my wheels got like over the edge and just kind of made me scoot.
Okay, give me the rolling tray.
Oh yeah, buddy. Okay, I didn't know you were so excited about it.
Yeah, I got my dangly feet.
Alright, yeah, so yeah, don't do that. Kids.
Do you mind if I use some of your weed? What kind of weed you got?
Fucking amnesia? Silver Haze, I don't know.
Where'd you buy it?
Same place as always. Yep.
Oh, okay, I know which one. Place you mean, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, that does smell real good, actually.
It's been drying in there for like months.
Yeah, you can smell that. It has a really, like, it smells faded. But you know what? I like that because, you know, it will give me a more mellow and stable high. Because the 99 Problem, that shit
Creates problems.
It's like Chris Brown beating you up. Wait, no, 99 Problems was by Jay-Z, wasn't it?
99 Problems, JC, yeah.
Sorry, JC, if I defamed you just then. I didn't mean...
He's way better.
Sorry, Jay-Z. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Come on.
Please don't shoot me up, because I think your song is pretty cool.
Come on.
Come on, motherfucker, come on.
Come on, motherfucker, come on. Do, 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 do. Okay, Brian. So, I only see one way to fix this problem.
What?
No, I shouldn't dump it here. Fucking cousin will see it. The bastard.
Oh, yeah.
And because we got money, the bill is gonna be insane.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, come on.
Oh, man. Oh, man. This is all because you were too scared to dump it before.
You know what, Brian? It might be... Oh, come on. Roll it.
Oh, it's okay. We all make silly little mistakes like this, especially when we play my summer car.
Yeah.
You truly are a wart of a dick.
You truly are.
Now I do like that my summer car modding has taken off quite a bit lately.
Yeah.
There are significantly more mods coming out than there were in the past, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good. In the meantime,
I saw
I
there's...
purchased
Oh.
Lethal Company. Damien purchased Lethal Company. Everybody purchased Lethal Company. Purchased Lethal Company for the friends who couldn't purchase Lethal Company. And then, nobody ever came online again.
They were too scared to pay Lethal Company. Nobody.
Well, you're really big into SnowRunner right now, right? And I don't want to bother you.
It's
when you're playing SnowRunner, it's like, you know,
it's therapeutic.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. Walking into your therapy session and going like, "Hey, let's go play a horror game instead."
Right? And I was telling her, like, fuck off, man. Brian, is it you? And then it was just like, is it Brian? It's like, fuck shit, man. It's fucking bullshit. What happened? What is that? Brian, is that you?
The fucking Skinwalker mod is fucking great, bro. I love that.
It fucks me up so hard.
Oh, man, we gotta play some more Lethal Company.
It is a lot of fun.
Man, Duke has been busy lately, by the way. He has not been on. He's got a job now.
Oh, poor fella.
He finally got a job. Poor fella. Be happy for the guy. He finally's gonna make some money so he can pay his bills. You know, he's finally got some wind in the back. But yeah, no, he got himself a job. So he's no longer a welfare parasite.
It's about fucking time.
So that's pretty cool, man. You know, he was telling us about it. It was pretty happy. So it's good.
Nice. I'm happy for the kid.
I'll tell you more details off the record because it's like private. It's
rude.
You know.
Rude.
But yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Brian, this game needs a foldable bike.
Maurits been busy. Everybody been busy.
Busy bees. You've been working. Everybody working.
Whew, man. Oh man, work was something else this week though. It was simultaneously really chill, really okay. It was simultaneously okay. It was simultaneously.
I'm not.
It was simultaneous. Sorry, I was just. I just felt like it was gonna happen again. It was simultaneously really quiet and really busy.
Nice.
But it was perfectly manageable. It was nice. Ultimately I did all right this week. So I expected to walk into a disaster because we're midway through a migration project from one service desk company to the other, which is great. Good stuff because the current one, there were some complaints about them because they're a bit slow and they're not the greatest quality service. Yeah. Fair enough. But I know exactly why because I'm in contact with these people constantly, so I know roughly what these people are like, and I can already tell what they're like because I used to guide interns, right?
Yeah.
And I will be again in the future, by the way. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's gonna be so cool, bro. I'm actually gonna be like I'm gonna be someone's teacher effectively. How cool is that?
You're gonna have somebody that will bring you some fucking coffee.
Hey, intern, can you give me some tea and look over these emails I'm sending you?
Can you roll me this shecky?
Well, I mean, so the thing is, right? It is really chill. It is really like, it is gonna be really cool once I got myself an intern because I can just be like, okay, listen. Like, let's say I get an intern who has to intern like 4 days a week. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm not here on Wednesdays, but you can be here in the mornings and do this and that, blah blah. Like it'll ease off my own work so much.
Exactly, you'll have an extra couple of hands. Let's see. Hey, which piston is that? Oh, number 4.
Wait, what? There's another piston?
No, that was the same piston. So let me just.
But yeah, man. Dude. And you know what I really fucking enjoy about my job? It's just how impressed people are with the smallest thing.
Oh, it's great.
Sometimes I'll walk in. It's like, yeah, my computer's doing this and that. And I'm just like, all right, give me a sec. Alt F4. All right, let's reopen that. Let's Control H. There you go. Your web page works again. All right, see ya. Good luck. Like, it's so fucking. Half the time, as well. It's when I'm like, hey man, when people are like, hey, this thing isn't working on my laptop and stuff. I'm like, all right. First, I want you to save your stuff and try rebooting your shit. All right. Sometimes I actually have to send them a manual on how to reboot their stuff because they think that that's
Closing the
shutting
lipping,
shutting the lid on their laptop. They think they shut it down, but it isn't. Well, I mean, it's fair, okay? I'm coming to the defense of Generation Alpha up in this bitch, alright? Okay, now you listen to me here, right, you little rascal.
Grandpa.
It's only fucking fair because they grow up not having a computer.
Yeah, they grow up not having to reboot
The average
anything.
household no longer has a personal computer because they just use their phones and maybe an iPad, maybe a tablet or whatever. But kids are not growing up with keyboards. They are not growing up with mice. They are growing up with touchpads. They're growing up with touch screens.
The other day, I made a little oopsie.
It's completely fair that Generation Alpha is just as tech illiterate as the Boomer generation.
Brian, I'm gonna tell you something fucking hilarious. One of the fucking security guards came up to me with his laptop and was like, man, I can't get any fucking connection to the internet. And it was like, maybe you know how to do it. And I was like, why do you think that? Oh, you just look like it. And I was like, son of a bitch, you're calling me a nerd, aren't you?
Yeah.
I was like, it's alright, it's fine. So.
And you did fix it for him, didn't you?
Eventually, but the first thing I did was like tap the screen because I assumed he was one of those people who'd buy like a laptop with a touchscreen.
Alright, yeah, fair.
It wasn't, but I felt like a fucking boomer when I did it. Because one of the other employees was standing next to me and she's like fucking 20, so she just laughed at me. Man, that's one thing because I got like 14. Like every year the 14-year-olds change, man. They're weird. But at least, like, I gotta say, the 14-year-olds, like, of this generation, they're pretty fucking funny, dude.
Look, man, these kids are alright, alright? People are always shitting on the kids. Every generation shits on the kids. I'm always out here trying to defend the kids because it's like everybody's shitting on them for no real reason. These kids are doing just fine. I work with these kids, and trust me, they're not nearly as annoying as you think.
No, they're good. Oh, dude,
In fact, I would dare to say that in general, they are more laid back. Because they know they have no future to work for anyway.
So they care about... One of the employees walked up to me. It was like a tiny little dude. And he's just like, man, fuck! I was like, what's wrong? He's like, look at my shoes, man. Customer dropped fucking pasta sauce on the floor. Got all over his shoes. So the first thing I said, because he has white shoes, I'm like, well, I told you during your fucking... during your solicitation talk that, you know, dark shoes are preferred. But man, your shoes fuck, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Yeah, you ain't selling those Yeezys.
Nope. I was like, well, at least you got an excuse to buy new shoes when you get your fucking...
Yeah, what are now the newest, like, hottest brand? Now the Yeezys are out of the running.
They tend to just wear Nikes and Jordans and, like, you know, that's it.
Fair enough.
That's the big... the Reebok is getting cool
again.
Know,
those Adidas shoes of mine, alright, I don't care whoever says that they look silly. I quite like them. They've really grown on me. I feel like I look pretty sick wearing them, alright?
Nice.
I mean, I got some dope ass style anyway, but like, come on.
My man styling on the bitches.
Honestly, though, I mean, hey, man, I don't care how ugly my face is. I'm dripped up. I'm dripped the fuck up, bro. I walk around. I could be on a catwalk, brother. I don't give a fuck. I'm out here. I'm beautiful. I'm making this 6 out of 10 look like a damn straight 9.5 out of 10, brother. I don't give a fuck. I'm out here. I'm wearing them good ass clothes, and I don't even spend that much on it. Y'all figure like, oh, you go for the big brand. Nah, fuck that shit. I'm going to thrift stores and shit. I'm getting with the discount stores. Bro, I spend like $80 on like 5 shirts.
Mate, I'm glad that thrift shops are like becoming like more accessible. Though the prices are getting jacked a little bit more.
Yeah, because they're getting more popular.
But
the fucking hipsters found out about them.
I still gotta say, it's still reasonably priced.
Stupid fucking Amsterdam yuppies.
I know, right?
They always fucking ruin everything, bro. They ruined coffee shops.
Yep.
Ew, people are smoking tobacco in here. I'm gonna write to the government. And now we can't fucking smoke tobacco in coffee shops anymore. And now we can't sit down in coffee shops anymore in general. Because no coffee shop is gonna be like, okay, well, what's the point in opening the fucking seating area and having a guy, having to pay a guy to watch over that area when there's only gonna be 2 people during the whole day because there's only 2 people that do not smoke spliffs in the whole of the fucking country.
Yep. It's bullshit. Fucking so much culture dead. That's how I see it. It's cultural fucking suicide.
Yep.
It's like, come on.
Well, that's the thing about Dutch culture, right? Most of it has faded away because it's all been sterilized in the name of appearances. That's basically it. It's appearances. It's like, oh, we have to look all fancy schmancy, and this is how they look fancy schmancy in America, so we have to do it here too. And in America, marijuana is taboo, so it has to become taboo here in the Netherlands as well.
Yep. And for some reason, they're making strides in America, in some states.
Yeah.
And then the Netherlands is like, nah. Well, we did sell our first legal weed ever.
They're gonna reschedule marijuana from being on the same level of heroin to being something else.
Yep.
They are finally going to federally, officially schedule marijuana lower on the substance list.
It's about fucking time.
And meanwhile, in the Netherlands, they're making it harder and harder for coffee shop owners to run their fucking business. I mean, in the first place, you cannot even, as a coffee shop, you have to commit crimes. You cannot legally own a coffee shop, even though you can. The government says you're allowed to run a coffee shop as long as you keep to the rules. But how are you gonna get your weed? Because production is still highly illegal, right? So you have no choice but to interact with the criminal world. So a completely honest businessman would have to have no choice but to like join up with the Maoists or shit to get their hands on their weed.
Exactly.
And because that's another thing, right? Let's say you have a pretty popular coffee shop. Let's say things are going well, right? Now you can only have 100 grams on the premises per, right?
Yep.
But every customer can buy 5 grams maximum per day, right? Okay, so.
Sorry, it was scaring me.
Okay, so it's middle finger to make him go fast.
Yeah, and then
then it's the hand wave.
Oh yeah, what was the hand wave again?
Make him slow down, I think. So that's this. So now he's gonna go a little. Now he's gonna go faster, and then I think it was O. No.
That just makes him stop.
Wait, U? No, it wasn't. It wasn't L.
L.
No.
K. Oh yeah, it's K. Do you have a light in here?
I think that's how that works, but I don't know. You'll have to figure this out on your own. Fuck!
What?
Forgot what story I was telling. Forgot what anecdote I was going on about. What was I talking about?
500 grams in the store, and
so you can only have 100. Yeah. You can only have 100 grams on the premises. You can only sell 5 grams per person, right? So okay, but let's say then you get because then it's like, okay, you have 20 customers who purchase 5 grams of weed. Okay, now you ran out of stock.
Yeah.
Right. So you have to, so you have to get restocked regularly throughout the day. So that's extra cost because you have to pay the dealer to do a risky drive back and forth to the coffee shop all day, even though that is dangerous because the cops could stop him and arrest him for running drugs.
There's so much risk. It's such a bad business model. You're better off just driving around in your Mercedes just selling the shit.
And
that's what they do.
And then you talk to junkies and it's like, wouldn't it be just much better if we just, legalized it and just, and then they're like, no, because then the government is going to tax it and it's going to become really expensive.
Good, let them tax it.
And it's like, well, like, I don't think you understand how the market works.
Yeah. Look, man, if they tax the hell out of it, I'm willing to do it as long as then I have to pay less tax on my fucking... like income.
Oh no! Come on, Dennis.
I'm trying to be reasonable. I know. Who am I to be reasonable here?
this is the Netherlands, where companies that had no reason to up their prices in the name of inflation, even though they had absolutely zero impact from the inflation.
Yep.
Right? And they got called out on it, and they still were like, no, we're still going to do this. We don't care. And then people did not even flinch about it. They were like, okay, yeah, no, I guess we just live more poorly now.
Yep.
I guess we just have less money now. Alright, so this isn't the country that acts reasonable. Alright, this is the country that worships stakeholders. We created stakeholders. We created our own gods, alright?
Yep.
That's the Netherlands, alright? The fucking shareholders that you at home, because if you have an iPhone, alright, you essentially are one of those shareholder worshippers, right? Yep. So at that point, it's like, yeah, all right, your gods were created by the Dutch, all right? So don't forget it. Don't forget it.
We did it. We made the banks work.
We're the gods that made your gods, so fucking worship us.
International trade, that's us.
I'm just kidding, guys. Don't worry. But it is fucked up. Like,
it's
that
crazy.
We worship, like the amount of capitalism going on in us is pretty sick.
We are very good at it. We're almost at the town. Nice.
What the fuck? I saw my lighter there earlier, and now I wanted to grab it and it's gone. Oh, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know where the other lighter is gone, but
me neither.
I probably took it.
Yeah, but
all things considered, I probably took it.
Fair enough. Man, you are really not enjoying that tulip vodka, aren't you?
Oh, I just forgot to drink it.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, like, I don't mind throwing it out for you.
Oh, no, Brian. It's just perfect. It's perfectly reasonable.
Because the Boom Boo is great.
Oh, yeah, no.
I think you'll love that.
I'm perfectly fine, Brian.
It's really good rum.
Come on.
The other day, I had a guy who was looking for rum. And I told him a little bit about the rum. And he was, the rum I pointed towards, admittedly, was a bit expensive. But I guess the guy had a stutter when nervous, and I guess I made him nervous. Because he started stuttering like crazy.
Oh.
But I my stepdad used to stutter when he was
So you're
alive.
not the worst person to deal with it.
Yeah. So I just stood there and patiently waited. And I just sort of let him. And then the stuttering subsided pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Once he noticed that I was just being patient with him, like, yeah, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, so this and that, blah, blah, blah. And waiting for like 5 minutes for him to finish a sentence.
Yeah, because at least he is able to talk.
There were people at the cash register, right?
Oh,
and then I looked
worst.
over at them, and I just sort of made a motion like I'll be right there. But then I very patiently just waited. I just fucking took my time with him because I was like, yeah, no, the dude's stuttering.
Oh,
I have a fucking stuttering can be fucking debilitating, man. It sucks ass. Like it can be.
Yeah,
it can completely
horrible.
ruin someone's social life, right? So it's fair enough. So I'm just trying to be nice and just letting the guy, So
continue to speak. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dude, the other day I had a customer, and it's the ones that are always like, they show up on time.
Yeah.
But they're still the last one to leave.
All right.
So this lady does this like every day, so I know this. But usually she's gone at the right time. And once I've had a half-hour discussion with her, she knows not to fucking deal with me.
Yeah.
Like, because thanks to doing that, I'm always done with her in 2 sentences.
Right.
You gotta earn respect from the customers that they're like, I can't. This dude is not gonna give me an inch. So she was like complaining to one of the employees, like, why is this thing not here? And I like the employee asked, and I like this is the explanation. And I look over and I'm like, she's still not done talking. I was like, hey, you need some assistance? She's like, yeah, please. So I walk over. I was like, what's the problem? She's like, well, you still don't have this fucking kitty litter shit. And I was like, well, yeah, it's not being able to fucking come here. But I was like, I just call. And she's like, oh, okay. So then she goes on, does her little thing. She fucking, I see her arguing with the cashier again. And I'm like, oh god. So I walk over and it's like, what's the problem? It's like, well, this is supposed to be on fucking so. It's like, no, it's not. It's like, well, it's like, no, ma'am, it's 7 o'clock. It's not. Tomorrow. Oh, well, I don't fucking mind. She proceeds to fucking load up her fucking heavy ass tote bag got another handful. She's struggling. She put the fucking receipt in her fucking like side thing of her pocket of her jacket, and she's just over there just struggling with that little fucking receipt. And I see the employee that she's been like having a fight with, like going for her little pass to open the gate, right?
Yeah.
And I look at her and I do. Don't. I shake no. Like, let that bitch suffer.
Yeah.
Like, and she's like, why did you tell me this? No, it's like, this lady has been disrespecting you like for the last 5 minutes. You don't help that bitch. You don't fucking be nice to that bitch. Let her suffer.
Yeah. Let her
It's
fucking
like-
deal with it.
Like, come on, man. I enjoy seeing her fucking
No,
struggle.
but you know why I'm completely on your side? I'm someone who thinks people need to suffer consequences. Because the one thing that I believe wholeheartedly in is that if someone doesn't get their someone doesn't have to suffer through consequences, no matter how small they are, if they don't get somehow inconvenienced by consequences. Oh yeah, I don't know why you didn't slow her down.
I slowed her down a couple of times, but he didn't do it fast enough.
Oh yeah, lads, we're back at it again. It's been another 40-minute episode, dudes. Don't you worry about a thing.
Next time on Jazzgrass Gaming.
See you guys later. Bye.